Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Let me try that again. Hello everyone, my name is the Lego Kid 2003, and today we're playing some Honkai Star Rail for the first time, and I don't even know how long. It has been a bit since I played Star Rail. But it's good that we're going back to it this week because there is a collaboration going on with the Fates anime series. So there's a special quest to celebrate that. That is what we're doing today. We will continue the main story next week. Probably. Just depends on how I feel. Anyways, we do get this guy for free. I did briefly go through the trial for Archer. Interesting character. Gonna take me a bit to learn how to play him. But I'm sure I will figure it out. Okay, let's get the audio up and running so that everything isn't too silent. There we go. Okay, we're not messing with the flame racer today. Doing this. Oh. Collaboration character English voiceover special note. The collaboration characters have no English voiceovers. You may switch to another voiceover language if preferred. We're good. Use story recap.
As the echoes of the Charmony Festival fade, the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation successfully establishes itself on the planet of dreams, with the nameless of the Astral Express becoming one of the planet's shareholders. Now, a grand spectacle is about to unfold yet again in this holiday resort famed throughout the cosmos. Starring the superstar of Epsilon and the head of the Oak family, the lead actor is Miss Robin. Featuring a special appearance from the stylish and witty Nameless, the trailblazer of the Astral Express. With a powerful guest appearance from the charismatic and commanding director, Aventurine, one of the 10 Stonehearts of the Strategic Investment Department. Directed by the renowned Mr. Rekka and his trusted companions. Lastly, exclusively sponsored by Old Odie, the head of the Alfalfa family, and a business tycoon of Penacony. And then there's Scott.
Wait, who? You mean that IPC specialist who's good at mimicking animals?
Okay, well anyway, the marketing development department is in on this too. Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War, now airing across entertainment channels throughout the universe.
Alright.
Huh? Isn't that Robin?
Recap?
What's she doing here?
Oh, I forgot, Kalis and Still's voice actors.
It's been a while. Mr. Screwlum said you'd stop by today, so I figured I'd wait here for a bit.
Fair enough.
So this is the device for testing the divergent universe, huh?
You're interested in the Divergent Universe?
Oh, you've got the wrong idea. I may have taken some history electives back at Paperfold University, but I'm hardly the right person for scientific research. I'm here today on someone's behalf, to bring you a gift.
A giant golden cup?
Do you still remember the Holy Grail War we had back in Penacony?
Not a clue.
Not surprising at all. This so-called Holy Grail curio is bizarre indeed. Even though I still recall that adventure we went through together, some of the details get a bit hazy when I think back on it. Old Odie gave me this Holy Grail as a token of gratitude for everyone who participated in the war. I wanted to display it on the Radiant Feldspar. He agreed, wholeheartedly saying,
Ho 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 ho! What better decoration for the Radiant Feldspar than a cup set to grant any wish? Talk about grandeur!
A spot-on impression.
Mr. Screwlum was entrusted to neutralize the power of the Holy Grail. Now it's just an ordinary dream bubble, stripped of its wish-granting properties. I've always wondered, if the Grail really could grant you a wish, what would yours be?
A wish, huh? Feels like someone asked me a similar question during the Holy Grail War.
Thoughts gradually rewind to the beginning of that Holy Grail War, as many vague details gain clarity. It was a long time ago, or not so long ago. Okay, so it's not... There's one going on right now, it's... We're reminiscing about something that happened outside the canon of the game. Okay.
As Penacony's last festive superstar, he was once the center of everyone's attention. And now, with the unprecedented first Penaconian Holy Grail War about to kick off, he is back in the spotlight. Come on, buddy. Show the audience that, what is it called? Tattoo? On your hand?
It's the command spells.
Right. Command spells. Proof of your selection to join the Holy Grail War. They say its power lets you command legendary figures from Penacony's history to fight for you. And now, let's give up the floor to the star reporter of the Crystal Daily.
So, if you won the Holy Grail, what wish would you want granted? Yeah, on Elevation. Those already exist. Peace across the universe. Do you think you have what it takes? Are you both acting as reporters?
It's an ace up their sleeve, not mace.
You don't know that. Which legendary figure from history are planning this summit? Don't tell me you're as close about Penacony's history as I am. Jeez.
Aw, come on, buddy. It's a rare treat for us Balabagian folks to travel off-world. Running into an old friend on an alien planet? That's pure joy. Sure, the occasion might be a little weird, but don't tell me you don't recognize us.
I recognize Hook. Who?
I promised Pitch Dark Hook the Great we'd record every thrilling moment of this trip to the planet of festivities for the folks back home. And here we are stumbling upon you being interviewed for the Penaconian Holy Grail War.
I see. I was just wondering why someone else was taking my job, considering our channel secured exclusive rights to this interview and broadcast. Security? Clear the area.
We can talk this out. How about a collaboration?
Hey, even the money-loving Alfalfa family wouldn't charge such a cute kid a licensing fee, right?
No, but they probably charge you.
Miss, consider it charity. Let this kid finish her social studies project. I mean, what's the harm in that, hmm?
Assistant! Get these two out of here!
Yeah, but away
The
we go.
Alfalfa family proudly presents the first Penaconian Holy Grail War. We'll be following the masters every step of the way, bringing you the freshest, most exclusive coverage. Before we continue our interview with the Nameless about the Penaconian Holy Grail War, let's cut to a quick commercial break.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you've all heard the legend of the Holy Grail, haven't you? Across the vast cosmos, such tales abound. Seekers embarking on grueling journeys in pursuit of a miracle capable of turning their deepest desires into reality. Yet, only a rare few ever have the privilege of witnessing its existence firsthand. But today, I bring you all that very opportunity. I have brought the omnipotent wish-granting chalice, the Holy Grail, to Penacony. Of course, the right to make a wish is a privilege beyond measure. And like most competitions in life, if you want to claim your reward, you'll have to fight for it.
Makes sense.
The Holy Grail will summon heroic spirits, legendary figures from Penacony's rich history, and bring them back to life. And you, daring dream chasers, will become masters, commanding these servants in battle until only one survivor remains. Worried it sounds a bit violent? Afraid it might turn into another Tychean robo-ball competition with limbs flying and blood spattering everywhere?
Well, now I am.
Fear not. Mark my words. In the sweet dream of Penacony, there is no such thing as death. Any violence you witness is nothing more than harmless spectacle. The only thing real is the prize of having your wish come true. After all, this is the planet of chasing dreams. Here in Penacony, anyone with a dream in their heart has a chance to make it a reality. Now, brought to you by the Alfalfa family and proudly sponsored by Soulclad, the high-stakes battlefield where dreams are on the line. The first ever Penaconian Holy Grail War. Let the games begin.
At the same time, the host is sitting elsewhere watching the advert with interest.
Terrific! I loved how you used the word survivor instead of victor to rally the contestants. Nothing stirs up a person's drive quite like the goal of simply staying alive. What an inspiring speech, Mr. OT. Even Louis Fleming...
Easy on the sweet talk, kid. I'm not here for your flattery. I brought you in because I expect you to give it your all and become the survivor.
Don't get me wrong, Mr. OT. I'm honored you picked me, but...
I sent invitations to Penacony's top shareholders and family heads, welcoming them to join this Holy Grail War. Some accepted. Others turned their noses up, dismissing my carefully orchestrated spectacle as just a marketing stunt. Seems like living in luxury has dulled the ambitions of the so-called elite. But underdogs like you, you're a whole different story. Now, remind me again, what wish would you make to the Grail?
Me, Scott? I'm just a lowly grunt trying to climb to a P45 corporate rank.
What a delightfully mundane wish. You aren't even dreaming of rubbing shoulders with legends like Diamond or something. But compared to lofty nonsense like world peace, your dream is refreshingly grounded.
Yeah, as irritating as Scott is, Odie does have a point.
So, the Holy Grail, can it really grant my wish?
That's what the legends say.
Of course it can. Kid, the command spell branded onto your hand is proof of your qualification. You've also summoned a servant and witnessed their power for yourself.
Well, we are in a dream world where ice cream talks, wine bottles sing, and instruments play themselves. A grail that grants wishes and legendary figures resurrecting from history? Not so far-fetched here, I guess. But here's the bigger question. If the Grail is real, why are you sharing it? Why turn this into a show? Let's face it, if I were in your shoes, I'd keep it to myself, make my wish quietly, and get filthy rich.
A sharp question, Scott. Let me put it this way. Picture an old man who survived 10 Amber Eras, navigated countless conspiracies and power struggles, accumulated an endless fortune, and climbed to the absolute pinnacle of Penacony. Now tell me, what's left for such a person to wish for?
More money and power? No one ever thinks they've got too much of either, right? I don't know. You tell me, Mr. OT.
There's nothing left for them to wish for.
You're already getting close, kid. But a single wish, that's far too small to satisfy me. I want to transform the Holy Grail War into an unprecedented form of entertainment in Penacony. Imagine meeting historical legends, summoning them as servants to fight for you, and finally making your wildest dreams come true. This will be Penacony's next grand spectacle, standing alongside the Charmony Festival as a beacon for the universe's attention. Dreamers and wealth beyond measure will pour in, far more than ever before. And for the first ever Holy Grail War, what story could be more compelling than the wish of a nobody coming true? Understand now?
Yeah, people do tend to root for the underdog.
Ah, I get it now. Don't worry, Mr. OT. I won't, but I'm not gonna lie, Mr. OT. Just now, during that broadcast, I saw someone who's dragged me down to rock bottom more times than I can count. Funny how fate works. He's here on this battlefield, too.
I think he's talking about us.
Let me guess. You mean that nameless from the Astral Express? A real showboat and a tough competitor, I'd say.
Oh, yeah. In terms of pure strength, the old me couldn't compete with that monster and his crew. But the person I am today, I'm not the same man I was back then. As a master, survival hinges on using your summoned heroic spirits, your servants, wisely, and utilizing their noble phantasms. Isn't that correct, Mr. Rekka?
While the Holy Grail War is ongoing, please address me as Greedy, producer.
Actually, during this war, he should call you by the code name Assassin.
I forgot that
You're
Mr. Rekka
right.
is a memo keeper.
In the current Penacony, the name Greedy carries no weight. Best not to bring it up.
You got a chance at a second life. It's best to let go of fragile pride, old friend. Names tie you to your past. They also expose your weaknesses. A wise competitor hides their true self from the opposition.
Fair enough.
Listen up. I had to offer him film credits and the chance to experience a heroic spirit's memories just to convince that director to act as your vessel.
I'm very much looking forward to the point that he becomes playable.
You've always dreamed of creating a masterpiece that would shake the world and cement your name in history, haven't you? On that point, you and Mr. Rekka share the same goal. Don't waste the opportunity I've created for you. Go record the stories of the participants in this Holy Grail War. And help this ambitious young man by your side fulfill his wish.
Following my master's command, my noble phantasm has already been trained on those you invited. I can show their movements to you both in real time.
Well done, assassin. With an ability like this, we're sure to stay ahead of the competition.
The participants who have accepted the invitation and plan to join the Holy Grail War are already under my noble phantasm's watch. So, producer, which one do you want to check out first?
He's probably gonna say the Trailblazer.
Producer, time's ticking. Let's hurry and check out the other participants.
Oh. Gosh, there's Jaden adventuring here. Using memory bubbles as invitations, a very Penaconian thing to do.
But what's even more Penaconian is this omnipotent wish-granting chalice. Oh, listen to that. Doesn't it sound like a cheap business scam? Only someone from a backwater place like Eurilo 6 could be fooled by a trick like that.
Old Dodie's serving up the nectar, but what kind of poison is mixed into the cup?
Madam Jade. Oh, don't tell me you're actually trying to figure out what kind of game this old man is playing.
Why not? Penacony's biggest tycoon throws away his usual image of polite deal-making to invite the family heads and shareholders to participate in this dream contest, promising afterward to grant a wish that someone could never fulfill on their own. Isn't that fascinating?
Fascinating? Well, people with real power wouldn't waste a second of their time on something like this. I mean, who would lower themselves just to entertain him? And if this so-called Holy Grail turns out to be nothing but a marketing gimmick, then things are gonna get really interesting.
Old Odie knows that better than anyone, so what kind of return is big enough for him to risk the Alfalfa family's entire reputation?
So, you believe this omnipotent wish-granting chalice might actually be real?
Possibly. Across the cosmos, ceremonies that tap into a path's power to create miracles aren't uncommon. For credit contracts I make with people, aren't they a form of wish fulfillment too? And even more so are the cornerstones we've received.
So does that mean you're interested in accepting the invitation?
I am interested in the Holy Grail War, but not in the Grail itself. What intrigues me are the people who join this war for a so-called miracle.
Well, placing your hopes and dreams on some unknown Holy Grail. It's like dousing yourself in oil and diving straight through a ring of fire. Doesn't look promising. But it'll be one hell of a show.
And more than that, it's the perfect opportunity to watch and make connections. Only one lucky fool will walk away with the Grail. But the Bona Jade Exchange? No, But the Bona Jade Exchange? No, the IPC's Strategic Investment Department can grant to everyone's wishes. Our future strategy calls for more allies. Adventuring, you're going to accept the invitation and join the Holy Grail War, aren't you?
I knew it. Panaconi and I just can't seem to stay apart. But I have to say, the way they mark the participants, not exactly pleasant.
Speaking of allies, a certain someone has returned to Penacony. Obviously, we can't have any official dealings with them, but since you've exchanged intel before, there's a little trust between you two. I want you to use this Holy Grail War as a chance to strengthen that trust.
As you wish.
Wait, you're telling me the Strategic Investment Department is joining too?
Seems like it.
What's wrong, Mr. Scott? As a member of the Marketing Development Department, their reach shouldn't extend to you, right?
That's right, Mr. OT. Besides, with you backing me up, even Louis Fleming...
Let's just let Louis Fleming rest for now. Mr. Scott, the IPC is just one of many choices in this vast cosmos. Sometimes you need to fight for your own shot at greatness. I've got high hopes for you.
Boot Hill and Robin, Pom Pom, and us. Let's check up on Boot Hill.
Mr. Pom Pom, it's been a while.
Now that's forking hilarious. Girl, I know my identity's a little touchy, but here in Dreamflux Reef, just call me by my name, all right? It sure has been a while since we last saw each other. Not since that monkey raised hell here. How'd your agent even let a big-time star like you put on a street performance like this?
A true singer doesn't only perform for the ones who can afford front row seats.
Fair enough.
But you, Mr. Boothill, your appearance here means something big's about to go down again in Dreamflux Reef, doesn't it?
Aside from the war, probably.
Hey now, don't go making me sound like some kind of walking disaster siren. You've heard of the Holy Grail War, right? The ads are everywhere. Nobody in Penacony could have missed it.
Wait, are you telling me you're joining the Holy Grail War?
I think that's what he's implying.
Oh, why do you sound so shocked? Am I not supposed to?
That's not what I meant. Or maybe that is what I meant. As far as I know, only the family heads, IPC execs, and the Astral Express crew received invitations to this Holy Grail War. Basically, the decision makers of Penacony.
And ain't I Pom Pom, a member of the Astral Express?
That's not what I'm saying.
Relax. I'm just messing with you. For some reason, that old man went and sent an invitation to Dreamflux Reef, too. Micah figured things might go down the same way as they always do. The folks up top have their fun, and the people below take the hits. So, he sent me the invite. Said I might be interested.
I see. So, Mr. Micah's asking for your help in his own way.
Makes sense. I mean, after all, I'm a two-time hero of Penacony. Sunday, the monkeys. Daggone my stupid mouth. Why'd I bring that up? Sorry. Listen, I don't care about any muddle-fudging Holy Grail, but a Holy Grail War, now that sounds dangerous.
Yeah, I get that feeling too.
Summoning dead guys from their graves to duke it out, winner takes all. That sounds like something those IPC shirtbags would come up with. No heckin' way I vibe with that kind of setup. But, since I took Micah's request, I gotta see this through. Make sure things don't spiral out of control. Alright, time to get prepped. Up next, per the invite's instructions, summoning the heroic spirit. See ya.
That guy, that's the wanted criminal in Boot Hill. Mr. OT, sir, can't you revoke his qualification? Letting a criminal join the Holy Grail War is way too dangerous. What if he wishes for every single IPC employee to drop dead? That'd be the end of us.
Kid, you're basically admitting you think that cowboy is going to win the whole thing. Where's your confidence? You gotta keep your head in the game.
Yeah, his confidence is slipping fast.
Once you accept the invitation and are branded with the command spells, your qualification as a master can't be revoked.
Then we should send out the bloodhounds and take that criminal down immediately.
But Mr. Boothill wasn't wrong, was he? He saved Penacony twice before. If we jump the gun and hunt him down now, that wouldn't be very tactful.
Not really.
Why are you so scared of this guy, Scott?
Let's just say there's some personal history. He's got a particularly brutal way of handling my department's people.
Oh, and isn't this your perfect shot at vengeance? Win this war, and you can bring that cocky cowboy crashing down yourself.
Don't worry, Mr. OT. Forget a small fry like Boot Hill. If
Good. That ruthless streak of yours reminds me of my younger days.
Okay, so I have to go through each one by one.
Who the heck keeps tossing garbage around? The next passenger Pom-Pom catches littering is going to have to write down the train's sanitation rules 100 times. Huh? The first Penaconian Holy Grail War? Inviting the Astral Express to join? Sounds like the kind of spectacle that might interest you. Seems like he's not around. Maybe I should pass this to March and Don Hong instead. Wait, why is there graffiti on Pom-Pom's hand?
Oh, is Pom-Pom joining?
It won't come off! Who's behind this prank?
the world's turned upside down. Even the animals on the Astral Express can enter this tournament.
Mr. Odie, should I take care of this first?
No need. Letting a contestant like them compete just makes things even more interesting.
Let's talk to Mr. Rekka.
The stage is set, and the characters are all in position. But, Master, for you and me, this Holy Grail War comes with a few complications.
Yeah, the competition this time is no joke.
No, what I mean is, if you look at the backstories of the participants, they generally fall into 3 categories. Those who are in direct competition with your department, those who have a personal grudge against your department, and those who see you as their sworn enemy.
So pretty much take Scott down as quick as possible.
In other words, from a narrative standpoint, every single participant we've identified so far is likely to target you first.
It's us. You call that a complication? Like I didn't already know everyone here has a bone to pick with me?
A little personal wisdom. Not everyone is your enemy, kid. Learn to separate conflict of interest from personal vendetta. And the key difference? The first one can be negotiated. The second?
Excuse me?
Not so much. So, if I were you...
You'd deal with the personal vendettas first. Much appreciated, Mr. OT. I'll keep that in mind.
What a poetic twist. Old rivals, now destined to settle the score on the Holy Grail Wars stage.
Lucky for me, I drew the best possible card. Assassin. With your noble phantasm, we should have the upper hand.
That said, knowing your opponent's next move isn't enough. It's like having a script but never actually shooting the film. Let me remind you, Master, your least favorite Nameless is preparing the ritual to summon a servant right now.
So, within the events of this...
Nameless, I gotta take care of you first. Can't have any loose ends hanging around.
Wait, is Mr. Rekka alive, or... I don't know.
Next up is the moment we've all been waiting for. The Nameless will step into the summoning circle, chant the spell, and summon one of the greatest souls in Penaconian history. Who will it be? The legendary Dreamweaver Glocks? Or perhaps the first Bloodhound? Let's find out!
The stage is set. Now step into the summoning circle and begin the ritual. All right, let's begin.
Let's see.
Heed my words. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny.
If you heed the Express's whistle and obey the crispy, crumbly pom-pom pie, then answer!
I have not come to bring all the good in the world, but I am fated to perish, defeating all evil in the world.
7 souls flowing from the Ember Lord's stony heart.
Come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales.
You waited for a while, but nothing
So,
happened.
where's the servant?
Where's my servant?
Oh, I wish I could capture this pathetic little moment of yours and pass it down as a family heirloom for generations.
My dislike for Scott is just...
I was actually worried you'd luck out and summon some terrifying servant. But turns out, you're just plain cursed. Compared to you, even I seem less of a lone wolf now that I have a servant. Maybe I should let you borrow the title for a couple of days.
Tell me, are you my servant?
What? Obviously not. I'm your opponent, fool. Do you seriously not recognize me?
At this point, I just want to get it on the Scott's nerves on purpose.
Let's not waste time. Your summoning ritual just flopped. This is the perfect moment to serve you every ounce of humiliation you once dealt me, with interest.
You're welcome to try.
But hey, I'm a fair guy. Since you failed to summon a servant, I won't use mine to beat you either. Boys, go get 'em.
Hi. Looks like we're being pulled into a fight.
Specialist Scott! You never said the enemy was this strong!
Time to test our report.
This is way out of our league! Don't forget to file my overtime pay!
You idiot! Hold the line!
Destined for oblivion.
Try that again!
Nap time.
You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
That hurt.
Let's improvise.
I'm okay.
Single.
Let the show begin!
Here! Go away!
I wonder if this is a scripted loss, or...
I don't want to be alone.
Still this.
Guess we'll find out. No. Alright, let's go casual. Restart.
Specialist Scott! You never said the enemy was this strong!
Dreams do come true.
Way out of our league! Don't forget to file my overtime pay!
Still waters of oblivion.
You idiot! Hold the line!
You can't run!
Let's improvise.
You! Watch this awesome move!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Dreams do come true.
Let the show begin!
Here! Try that again!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Still waters of oblivion. Nap time.
You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
Destined for oblivion. Still waters of oblivion.
That hurt. Try that again!
Nap time.
Let's improvise.
Let the show begin!
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
oblivion.
So I had the time to get used to his whole
These useless mooks are even worse than I thought. Anyways, just fall back for now.
Scott! That's all you've got? Guess it's my turn to hunt you down now.
You really had the guts to chase me down, huh?
Yeah.
What a shame. Your Holy Grail war ends right here. Target is in position. Ready, assassin?
Ready to roll, producer. A blood-splattered interstellar slasher comedy. Action.
Almost right. On, alright.
What are these things?
Just some disposable extras. Nothing special.
Still water.
Watch your mouth. You're very valuable to me.
You can't run!
Let's improvise.
Here!
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let the show begin!
Phew! Watch this awesome move! Nap time. Try that again. You can't run!
Still waters of oblivion.
Dreams do come true.
Until I yell cut. These extras will keep performing forever.
Here!
If I can't kill you, I'll exhaust you.
It too shall fall.
Nap time.
Well, Amateurs playing out Holy Grail War.
Still waters of oblivion.
Try that again.
Dreams do come true.
Who the heck are you?
For oblivion.
Watch Lord Ricky. But if you're like this, you should be doing this.
Still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
Let's improvise.
Okay. What was that?
That spear! What just happened? It wiped the field!
Whoa.
Don't tell me this guy's your servant! Assassin, do
Okay.
something!
Someone's crashed the set, producer. I'm not built for frontline combat, and that guy is bad news. So, how about we take the smart approach and run?
Is it mad that I think he's got a cue? Anyways, well, there he goes. So he put his master into spirit form too. Assassin class. Always such a pain in the neck. Thanks for saving me. Oh, don't thank me just yet. My plan was to take you out next. Oh. You can call me Lancer. That's not my true name, of course, but since you'll be out of the game soon, well, does it even matter? Okay, that's concerning. Ooh, cutscene. master. Contract formed. Servant summoned. Ew. What a terrible reunion. Saber. That's what I was thinking too, Lancer, but as long as I stayed here, I won't let you lay a hand on him. Well, you just hit the jackpot. No, I'm good. You two know each other. We've crossed swords a few times in past Holy Grail wars. Our allegiances often clashed, but he's not a bad person. You don't seem to be from this world. I've noticed that as well. The Holy Grail granted me the knowledge I need to participate in this war, but much of it makes no sense. This world is completely foreign to me. I forgot to introduce myself. You may call me by my servant class Saber, or by my true name, Altria Pendragon. I was once the king of knights of Camelot. I assume you know nothing about this place either. Nope. I see that from the very foundation of our existence, we hail from two entirely different worlds. Is he belated up before he's starving? You hungry there? Forgive me, I must seem rather dignified. Now you're good. Be what you need. You may not realize it, but this world has almost no magical energy. As a heroic spirit from a completely unknown realm, I can't draw power from fame or mystics. So, to maintain my combat strength, I need a lot of energy intake, so basically you need to eat, and eat a lot. Not picky about the food. Not at all, I've never been particular about taste, besides hunger is the best seasoning.
Come on, I'll take you to try the local specialty.
At the same time of the golden hour. What happens?
I've always been a gambler, teetering between bad luck and incredible fortune. But even for me, this draw of the cards is a bit...
Still, I have to say, I kinda like your servant. A partner who plays by the rules and knows his boundaries. I'd take that over you schemers any day. At least he's trustworthy.
Oh, no doubt he's an incredible servant, but...
There's Archer.
Who exactly are you in Penaconian history?
Do I look like I have any ties to this bizarre world of yours?
Oh, looks like, just like your servant, he's from another world.
No, you are bots. And purged. It's actually a relief, at least this nightmare of indulgence and debauchery is in my world's future.
Oh, forking hell. So, 2 outsiders summoned 2 more outsiders. What kind of xenophobic Holy Grail war is this?
No idea. Make that 3. There are 3 servants from another world here. Oh, Kukulang. Things didn't go your way, huh? Did you just say my true name out loud? Ever heard of tact? What's the big deal? No one here knows us. No one's ever heard of Aaron or Ireland or the Hound of Kalan. But that also means we're at a huge disadvantage. We're fighting against heroic spirits who get buffed by this world's power.
Man, all I asked you to do was a little recon. How'd you end up looking this beat?
Don't even start. I almost got 2 masters in one sweep, but then Assassin covered his master's escape. the other one? That gray-haired kid summoned.
Oh, Fork. Gray hair. Ah, that's one of ours. Why the heck were you fighting him?
You're the one who told me to go after the most annoying targets.
Guess we'll have to clear up that little misunderstanding when we meet. You said his heroic spirit is like you guys.
Seems like it. That's right. Their servant is a saber we're very familiar with. Her? Well, that's an unexpected reunion.
Are you guys often summoned into worlds that aren't your own?
Excuse me? Aren't our own? Most of the time we're in situations that are foreign to us. Someone else's era, nation, war. But I've never seen a world so completely alien before. That said, as a counter guardian, you don't need to know what that means. My job is to show up when a Holy Grail war goes wrong. Maybe the other two were pulled here for the same reason. Ah, I see, so it's your fault we're all stuck here.
Okay, what do you mean by a wrong Holy Grail war? Do you mean that in your world, the Holy Grail war is a common ritual, but in our world, old Odie completely botched the process?
Possibly. It's not exactly normal in our world either, but you guys definitely screwed it up. First off, the Grail is not a toy, and it surely isn't something amateur mages like you should be messing with. And this time, our physical bodies weren't even constructed for magical energy. If I had to guess, the so-called Grail must have tapped into something similar to magecraft to create this pseudo-Holy Grail war. Corrupted ritual. The Holy Grail in the hands of someone who's the host of this war. Lancer, do you want me to spell it out? Might as well slap Mastermind on their forehead. Well, at least my master this time doesn't seem like the kind of idiot who'd abuse their command spells.
Well, that makes things simple. We just find the muddle fudger behind this Holy Grail war and drag them out into the open.
Oh. You can't say that he ain't efficient. That is definitely something. Well, what if they're waiting for us to come knocking so they can wipe us all out in one go? It's annoying but unavoidable. I believe I'm the only one here with formal training in magecraft. I'll try and analyze our enemy setup and see if I can figure out their real goal. As for you guys, whether you hide or attack it on, you should be safe for now.
He's texting me now. What the fork? These lines. Did he just get possessed by the Night of Beauty? Whatever. It's not the first time he's acted like this.
What? Already hitting you up for revenge?
Nah, he wants us to meet at Clock Studios theme park. Says he wants to talk about an alliance.
Yeah. In the meantime, at Dreamflux Reef.
I thought a heroic spirit would look... I don't know... more special?
This isn't quite my true form, but I'm afraid this is the only way I can appear before you.
Oh, you're voiced.
Summon at your request. I am... Caster. I would of course prefer to be honest with you, but every time I try to say my own true name, it turns into this.
Dissonance. But that's your name.
It was. But it's been trademarked, copyrighted, owned by someone else. I'm sorry, Master.
Just call me Robin. I'm not used to being called anything else.
Yeah, that's true.
Miss Robin. I'm sorry if this isn't what you were hoping for. I'm just a faded star from the age of dreaming. A piece of dead skin in an industry that sheds its past without a second thought. I was brilliant. Once. Who was I? Well, maybe you'd find the answer buried in some old, forgotten magazine. They used to call me the Eternal Silver Screen Beauty. The Golden Note of Shipei's legacy. I've had even more names. But ever since I first stepped into the limelight, I've never had my own. Not even in death. Not even now. When I've been dragged from the grave to perform on this new world's old stage. Every time I even try to speak my name, it gets drowned out by that cursed dissonance. But it's my name. My name. Mine. I'm sorry.
Curious.
It's okay. Let it out. I get it. Sometimes I want to lose control too. When we're on stage, under the spotlight, performers like us have to keep our composure. Since you can't use your real name, what should I call you?
Caster. That's the title the Grail assigned me.
No, I don't like that. I want a name you chose, not a name that was chosen for you.
Thank you, Miss Robin. Then, call me Miss Note. For now. Funny. I don't remember being this emotional when I was alive. Maybe my fractured spirit origin is affecting my personality. No true name. No noble phantasm. Just this ridiculous talent for theatrics. But I'll do what I can. However little that may be, I'll fight for you and myself to earn a chance to wish upon the Holy Grail.
You want to win? To me, the only real victory is making this war disappear. And that's something weapons can never achieve. Only song can do that.
But people always remember the ones who win wars, never the ones who try and end them. Whether you want to end this war or win it, you're going to need allies. No performance is complete with only the lead on stage.
I know. I was just thinking the same thing. Out of everyone in this war, there are at least 2 people I can trust. I've already invited one of them, and I plan to lay everything on the table for him.
I guess we'll figure out as things go on. Penacony. Cityscapes floating in the sky like clouds, where ice cream and cotton candy just chirp and jump straight into your mouth. This is incredible. Just like you said, this world is steeped in dreams. But it wasn't until we arrived at this place, Dream Flux Reef, that I truly understood why the Holy Grail chose this world. Why? Because every shining palace has its forgotten corners, gathering dust ignored. And in those places there are people with countless unfulfilled wishes. That's why the Grail would come here. Except, yeah, that's a pretty good summary.
All right, enough about that. Let's find something to eat. Listening to your stomach rumble is making me hungry too.
If we weren't fast enough, it's free. That's awful.
Almost there, Saber. Up ahead is the Dreamscape fast food restaurant.
This moment's when fate stays the night. Oh, har har har. Puns. Alright, let's bump on over. Thankfully, navigation isn't too difficult.
My dear guests, welcome. What would you like to eat? Wait a minute. Isn't that our festive superstar? You're here for that Holy Grail War, right?
Yep. You guys know all the gossip around here too?
Oh, please. This is Dreamflux Reef, and news spreads like wildfire in this place.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
And this must be the heroic spirit you summoned, huh? Dare I ask, miss, which famous person from Penaconian history do you represent?
None of them. She's from a different world. Sorry, but in the Holy Grail War, revealing my true name would be a major breach of security.
Gotcha. Like a secret recipe, huh?
Guess that's a way to put it.
If this is your first time in Dreamflux Reef, I highly recommend the Halovian Winged Burger. It's a burger you won't find anywhere else. Our store only uses pure organic ingredients sourced from the Memory Zones farms. The soil they're cultivated in is free of harmful emotions.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Thank you, but no need to explain.
All right, we'd like 100 burgers.
Okay, wait. Did you say 100? Are you sure about that?
Just in case I won't fly away. Why looks so serious and reliable? Yet you're now telling bad jokes.
With so many Halovian winged burgers, it'll take a little time to prepare. Please be patient, folks.
So, Saber, what wish would you make to the Holy Grail?
If I'm lucky enough to win, I hope... Hold on, let's talk later. I sense another servant approaching. Oh, someone's
2
eavesdropping?
Halovian wing burgers, 2 bottles of Sousa juice. Miss Note, is that okay?
That's just Robin.
Of course. But I'm afraid this isn't exactly a quiet spot to dine. We have a rather noticeable servant in front of us.
It's been a while.
Hello, Rob.
Miss Note, this is the trustworthy friend I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, they're a friend of yours? Yeah. The bird wings at the least.
Excuse me. Could you please put their meals on my tab as well? Also, make sure we have a quiet dining experience. No interruptions from the other guests. I'll leave an extra tip for that. Thanks.
All right, you can rest easy. No one's gonna bother you while you're eating.
Miss Servant, over there? Could you turn down the murderous look? If your hand's always on your sword, I'll have to step in to protect Miss Robin.
Relax, we're all friends here.
Sorry to interrupt, dear guest, but if you're gonna fight, maybe you should eat first. Your Harlovian wing burgers are ready.
Nice.
So, let's eat first?
Agreed.
You two ordered all of this?
Yes.
It seems they've all calmed down after eating. The dinner table really is the best place for diplomacy.
Yeah, it seems like it. You know, the food is good when there's no talk at the table. That is an ancient lesson that my dad taught me a bunch.
No problem at all.
Basically means that the
I love
the
seeing
food is so
people
good that
smile after
everyone's
they're
too
full.
focused on eating and have much
But
conversation.
your servant's appetite is truly impressive.
Miss Saber, I don't remember anyone like you in the history of Penacony.
I love how the thing's been updated to say Miss No. That's awesome. Like, I'm loving this. That's because I don't come from Penaconian history. In fact, I don't come from the history of your world at all.
I don't quite understand what you mean.
Yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment for me too. I'm the King of Knights who once ruled the Kingdom of Britain in another world. I don't exist in Penaconian history, and thus I should not have been summoned to this Holy Grail War. But in reality, there's at least one other heroic spirit in this war who also comes from the other world.
Forgive me for asking such a naive question, but what exactly are you heroic spirits? Are you truly the souls of historical figures who have passed?
That's a way to put it. Let's put it like this. Heroic spirits are those who have been remembered by history. When summoned by the Holy Grail, they materialize in the form of bodies made of magical energy and use special abilities. Noble phantasms, which are based on their famous deeds in life.
Magical energy, noble phantasms. Do these things really exist?
Considering what we've seen in Penacony so far, not that far-fetched. So many things in this world. Yeah, that's kind of been an ongoing theme here. My body is no longer composed of magical energy, but of other fundamental elements. But you, Miss Note, being a caster, you should have a better idea than I do of what has happened.
In life, I wasn't anyone special, so I'm quite surprised to have been summoned as a heroic spirit.
Yeah.
I don't have the sense of security that Miss Saber has, nor have I even retained my true name. I honestly don't know what a servant as weak as I am can do for my master.
Miss Note.
Even so, the fact that you were summoned by the Holy Grail means that you must have left behind your own story and history. And in the Holy Grail War, the strength of a heroic spirit is not an absolute condition for victory.
Well said. My brother once told me that Penacony is a land of empty legends and no true heroes. To him, the historical figures of Penacony, the legendary heroes, are all just half-truths. Images created by later generations, like products in a store window. Even their dreams turn into reality TV prizes.
That sounds wondrously depressing. Jeez.
But at this moment, whether it's the otherworldly Miss Saber or the historical Miss Note, I'm certain you both are more real than that. And not just some commercialized product.
Master, thank you for your comforting words. But in my current state, with my true name sealed, and not to mention being an enemy of that saber, I fear it would be difficult to protect you in front of other opponents, let alone help you achieve your dreams.
I'm the last remaining head of the Oak family, a Chord Master of Harmony. I'm not as fragile as you think. And as of now, I no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail.
Really?
Master, what exactly are you saying? If you no longer have a wish to entrust to the Holy Grail, why did you accept the command spell, step into the summoning circle, and call me here?
That's what I'm curious on now.
I joined this game, held by old Odie, with mixed feelings. Because at first, I did have a vague idea in mind. My brother once summoned a higher power to intervene here for his own wishes. Hoping to turn Penacony into a utopia in dormancy. He failed. And now must walk the road of atonement.
Oh, and I'm guessing you don't want the same thing to happen to you.
But the impact of his actions still lingers in the hearts of the people of Penacony. I wanted to use the Holy Grail to erase and heal those scars. To make up for my brother's mistakes.
Pretty noble. At least in my opinion.
But now I realize I was wrong. Summoning Miss Note to the present world showed me that the Holy Grail does possess some sort of power. And entrusting my vague, unclear wish to an unknown entity would lead us down a very dangerous path.
Probably would, yeah.
Regardless of my intentions, my wish is still selfish. It's no different from my brother's wish. I'm sorry, Miss Note. But the moment I summoned you, I realized my true feelings. The people of Penacony are not so weak that they need Enna's dream to save them. I shouldn't ask the Holy Grail for anything. What concerns me more is... What exactly does old Odie want to use the Holy Grail for?
That is a pretty good question. This Holy Grail War is indeed suspicious. You may not know, but in my worlds, the Holy Grail War was originally a ritual for mages, one that needed to preserve its mysticism in order to obtain the power to create miracles. But this old Odie, the host, is openly displaying the ritual to the public? This should have tainted it, making it impossible to carry out. I've experienced many wars and seen many different ritual forms, but this one is unlike anything before. In my view, it's best to proceed with caution. What do you think?
That's right. Exactly.
From what I know of old Odie, he won't stop this game no matter what.
Yeah.
So I want to form an alliance with as many participants as possible. Until we clearly understand the true nature of this Holy Grail War and the power of the Grail, we shouldn't make any wishes too hastily.
That sounds like a good call.
You're a worthy successor of the Oak family, Master. But I think your plan for alliances is a bit idealistic. Each participant and their servant have their own desires. And until the final winner is decided, no one can guarantee that your trusted friend and his saber won't turn their blades on us.
Oi, that's a bit harsh.
But, for now, I'll follow your lead. However, if the situation changes when trying to form alliances with other servants, I'll make my own decisions.
That's concerning.
Huh? Boothill just sent me a really long text message.
I got one too. Was it a mass text?
Maybe. Let's see what he said. Oh my gosh. So my dearest masters, greetings to all on Boot Hill, the Galaxy Rangers. The evening breeze that is dawn carries with it the tender whispers of approaching summer. I humbly pray that your noble souls remain in radiant health and touched by the bay. This doesn't sound like... This doesn't sound like Boot Hill. The vocabulary is too highbrow. There's no cursing at all. No southern slang, no nothing.
Is this a text from Mr. Boothill?
This isn't from him at all, is it?
Putting the content aside, Boothill isn't exactly good at typing, let alone this kind of formal letter format.
Yeah. That alone has already... Looks like the mutual slaughter's already begun. Wonderful.
See? Peace is just the interlude in a war. That Boothill. He's probably already been taken down.
No, he's a seasoned warrior. There's no way he's out this early. But someone must have gotten their hands on his phone and is using his identity to lure us to Clock Studios theme park.
The invitation is written so earnestly. I guess we'll have to graciously accept.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. If we rush over now, there's still a chance to save Mr. Boothill. What do you all think?
I feel like diving right into the trap. Let's do it. Count me in too. The enemy has set up a trap. If we pull back now, we avoid the risk, but losing 2 allies would put us at an even greater disadvantage in later attacks.
Then let's head out.
Let's go!
Aren't we supposed to meet up here? Where did they go? Something's off. Maybe someone got the jump on him. Took him and his servant out before we got here.
With all due respect, if that hypothetical enemy could easily defeat your friend Saber, then none of us here would be walking away alive.
Or maybe our old friend is concerned about an IPC employee showing up. So they're lurking in the shadows to assess us.
Oh, were you enemies once?
Well, past enemies can still become present-day allies. Am I right, cowboy?
Even with the IPC, you should at least trust me after we went through so much together. Hey, come on out. Let's chat about joining forces as a team. You ain't gonna get hurt.
Oh, they aren't coming. I went through a lot of possibilities in my head before we got here. But I never expected to face the most ridiculous of them all.
Yeah, expect the unexpected.
A shirt bag pulled off a scam on a Galaxy Ranger. Listen up, fork and shirt bags! Ain't no matter who you are and what you want to do. I've got you surrounded. Pop out now. Don't say I didn't warn you when you stub your toe on the way to the underworld.
Well, at least he's confident.
Did you hear that? Oh, he's gonna kill us if we don't give ourselves up. Oh, he's every inch a serious criminal with a huge bounty on his head. I'm positively shaking in my boots with how he talks. Huh? Wait, isn't that Mr. Aventurine of the 10 Stonehearts? Why is a criminal wanted by the IPC walking around with an IPC executive,
Gets to the point, Scott. You're already
Sir,
losing
if that blasted cowboy's got you kidnapped at gunpoint, just give me a blink. Or maybe you two are actually friends? An IPC executive secretly in cahoots with a cosmic fugitive. Assassin, you've got to grab this awesome scene on film.
Oh, your servant is Mr. Rekka? No. Wait, now that I'm looking at him, there's something off.
Hey, you know him? The guy in the IPC uniform next to Rekka?
There are more IPC employees who know my face than there are grains of sand in Sigonia's desert. You think I can remember them all?
Oh, wretched brat. You think I'm scared of you just because you're a Stoneheart? The Strategic Investment Department's reach may be long, but it will never reach my neck of the woods. After I win the Holy Grail, I will make everyone do as I say. I'll make you all kneel before...
What a waste. Yeah.
So old Odie even sent invitations to your department? But I thought you folks barely stationed anyone at Penacony. Unless your name is...
Huh? Oh, have you actually heard of me?
Never mind. There's no way I'd ever remember the name of some nobody.
Ha! You high and mighty executives have never treated us basic workers as people! You would send me to a primitive post like the Cienjo with one word and switch me over to Penacony with the next! I thought Penacony might be a juicy gig. But all I've done every day is talk business to a bunch of papashi! It's making my neck crank even worse! But hey, all of that'll soon be a thing of the past. Aventurine, ha, I'll replace you and become the new Stoneheart of that name.
Kingsley Gray, thank you for the follow. Hello.
Assassin, use your noble phantasm to bring me victory!
How are you doing? I'm doing well. A little bit tired, but...
Huh?
aside from that,
Do
doing
I
great.
finally get to see this shrimp servant in action? Archer, get ready for a fight.
How are you doing? What's with the happy smile?
The filming has begun, actors. Take your positions. Let the camera roll. Let the film spin. And let us return to the silent horror picture show. Ready? Action!
How's your stream going? Stream's going alright. The Fate collab that Starvale has put together for everyone is honestly kind of interesting so far. Just vanished right before our eyes. Where's your voice? He never had one. But it seems like everyone's muted now. I'm not reading that. Cool indeed. It's nice. I've tried analyzing this field. It doesn't just mute sound, something far more dangerous is closing in. If there's no sound, then how did you know what I just said? So may I know which games do you like to play? Oh, Fourth Wall Break. But, I tend to play a bit of
I've always
variety.
wanted to see you people like this. A bunch
Star
of
Rail is
idiots
just one of many
subjected to
games
my
that I
every
tend to
whim.
play. Of course, I do play Genshin, but I also play Minecraft. Excuse me, I had a gas building up. But
And why have you been reduced to this, may you ask? Because now I am the protagonist. You extras will never be treated in the same way as me. I can't wait to hear what kind of petrified screams you'd be making in this horror show.
Yeah, Minecraft. Every now and again I do play some Splatoon. But yeah, just kind of whatever I'm feeling like. I will say that I personally try to avoid stuff like Call of Duty or Halo.
No one can hear their own screams in Assassin's noble phantasm.
Games like that have just never really drawn me in. It's unusually quiet, no sign of Mr. Boothill or the enemy who lured us here. Hey, Black Luxury Speedster. I'll protect everyone to the best of my ability, please don't stray too far. But with the enemy in the shadows and us out in the open, even the greatest caution can't guarantee our safety. There. In a wide open area like this, if the enemy sends archers to attack from range, we'll use the initiative and be at a serious disadvantage. Since earlier our voices vanish when we speak. That's true. Could it be the enemy's so-called double phantasm? More importantly, I have a question. In this world's history, is it possible for a non-primate to become a heroic spirit, say a billboard or maybe a TV? For an Intellitron, that's at least plausible, but a billboard or a TV, no. What's that thing up ahead? Apparently a TV. It's obviously a trap. Probably. Can I suggest you some games? Yeah, go right for it. I mean, I will say that, if I do hit my follicle, I will start playing Persona, which is something I've been looking forward to for a while, but yeah, I'm always up for suggestions for new stuff I could try. Stay back and observe. If this is a decoy, the real enemy's probably lurking nearby, waiting for us to take the bait. We should steer clear. Yeah, typically, avoiding tripping traps. You like FPS? Kind of? Not all that much. Because a lot of FPS games can be like super gritty and it just never really drew me in.
Ha! You want to leave after entering Boss Scott's turf? In your dreams!
COD? Probably not, because from what I've seen of COD, it's a little bit too much. Valorant, maybe. Valorant is definitely something that I've been considering. Games like Valorant and Overwatch, I've definitely had those on in the idea box for sure. Why does it sound like a dog park? Scott's really made a name for himself, even the acclaimed Robin knows who he is. Alright, I'm the one who told her. Can't you guys share a few wild travel stories with their friends every now and then? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. The brief silence that lingers between you was enough to convey every ounce of fury and exasperation from this old acquaintance. See? Always so hasty. Alas, this is us. Seriously, it's not the time for this. Watch out for his servants. That guy turned this whole place into...
Supporting characters with no voice dubbing shouldn't waste the audience's
Did I ever try
time
Redemption
with
2?
your lines.
Red Dead. Looked into it. Not really my thing.
Ready! Action!
While I do try to be somewhat varied with the video games I play, I do still kind of have my limits. But I've definitely seen some stuff from Red Dead Redemption, but I've never actually played it for myself. Then again, it has been a while, so I might have to look into it again to be entirely sure. Forgot that third rate nobody. What I really want to know is where did he send her servants? Splitting up in a horror movie? That's a death flag. Let's figure out what we're dealing with here. Probably a good idea. That monster in the room sure is an eyesore. Yep, and I don't have any. Let's get what's taken. Alright, time to investigate, I guess. A nameless corpse lies before you. Dawn has quite still twitching. More importantly, you find no clues on it, but I got a little hint for you all. This month's just the time people love to see Redemption 2, and I think it'll help you from getting some new viewers. I mean, again, I'll look into it, balance is trying to find games that are fun for you guys and also fun for me. Because if it's fun for you guys, but it's not fun for me, then I'm not personally incentivized to stream it. So there kind of has to be that balance. Well, it looks like our servants found each other, just so we're clear. I guess this from the start. I will say, in terms of future stuff, I do know that Deltarune came out with new chapters. Chapters 3 and 4, so. Do you have Discord? I'll help you. I do have a Discord, but I'm typically a little bit apprehensive with just giving it out. If that's alright. I will say that I do appreciate the offer for lending help. This was once an IBC prison where criminals were banished. It's deadly traps and sure to not escape. Actually, I'm an artist as well. I'll help you for many things like viewers and graphics and stuff. I sadly can't commission artwork since I do need to save money for non-content creation related stuff. So that's also another bit of a snag I end up running into. Did this just turn into one of the Saw movies? It's one of the classic tropes from Penacony's vintage horror flicks. Yeah. You watch rather wild films. Lizard was the one who gave the world my genius vision with my first film in Penacony's early days. So this noble phantasm is based on that. This guy's really getting carried away and started babbling. No wonder the scene feels so awkwardly shoved in. Now it all makes sense. Randomly cobbling together old school horror tropes? Yeah, not exactly groundbreaking. Here's just a lazy copy paste, yeah. Revealing your true name on purpose, let me guess. Just part of your dramatic flair, huh?
You fool! How did you let your true name slip like that? Isn't that supposed to be a heroic spirit's greatest weakness? Assassin!
Don't panic, producer. Not some legendary hero or anything like that. Just ask them. What does the name even mean in Penacony? Who are you? I have some ideas for your channel, like you need to change your logo and banner. I'll help you to get some hero people would love to see changes and they'll stay. Again, I'm not really in a position where I can commission artwork right now. So, I thank you for the offer, but I will sadly have to decline. Discuss with the venturing to push next step. Oh, you finally made a kindred spirit and I don't get any fan benefits. By the way, why? It's just not something I can afford right now. With how everything is and just within my personal life, I just can't really afford to commission artists to do stuff. That's just kind of the sad truth of the matter. I kind of just have to slowly climb up the ranks with what I have available to me. The more chaos he says, the calmer I have to be. Yeah, that's fair. What class are you, bomber? Let's vote I vote for my flamboyant master. Hey, no need to egg things on. You already figured out the real answer, didn't you? A sealed room, an explosive about to go off. It sounds dramatic, but rationally speaking, wouldn't it be easier to just cut the door down? Please take 2 steps back. Oh. Okay then. Stay close, let him know what that assassin plans to do next, but it's still dangerous. Yeah, I imagine so. Once I reach you, Grail, I won't call for anyone to say
Trying to run? Did I?
What are you, a piece of garbage?
As the star of this film, I'll be the one to personally.
Yep. Everything's got voice lines now.
You see these chainsaws in my hand? With assassin's power, these 2 poison saws can cut 3 times in the blink of an eye. That's 6 cuts in 1 go.
Shall begin!
Here! Watch this awesome move!
My concealed sword chainsaw reversal! You won't escape me even if you turn into a swallow!
Still the same old. Dreams do come true.
Destined for oblivion.
Nap time.
In still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm okay. Try that again.
Let the show begin!
Again? Destined for oblivion.
Nap time. You can't run! Watch this awesome move!
This might doesn't make sense. Faster than
Here!
the beginning of the episode, so.
Still waters of oblivion. Destined for oblivion.
You can't run!
Nap time.
I understand where you're coming from.
Try that again! Watch this awesome move!
As much money as I can hold on to.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Still waters of oblivion.
So artwork commissions aren't really in my budget as of right
You
now.
can't run!
Maybe somewhere down the line eventually. Maybe.
Destined for oblivion.
But as of right now, it's not really something.
Let the show begin!
I'm okay.
Try that again!
I can answer your voice because the game sounds.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Yeah. But yeah, like as I was saying earlier, I need to hold on to as much money as I can rationally speaking. So artwork commissions and stuff like that isn't really something that I can allocate funds to right now. Maybe it'll be something I can do somewhere down the line, like somewhere in the future, but as of right now, it's just not something I can really do. What kind of evil spirit gets beaten to a pulp by its victims? Oh, well, there it goes. So this is the power of heroic spirits from another world. Figures. Should I have your Discord? Somewhere down the line. Not really right now. Does it look like good running for you? Yeah, honestly, no. Don't get ahead of yourselves. After 15 days, 1 month, I can wait. I don't know. We'll see. As of right now, I can't really make any promises when it comes to stuff like that. Thinking it's time to breathe on because they're pretty confident about their trump card. Yeah, Archer's Master, you seem very familiar with films. What do you know about this individual? I've only heard the name before. The guy was some terrible director back in Penacony's early days. He cranked out a ton of cheap horror silent films and was a master of interesting commercial gimmicks. But people in Penacony forgot about his name ages ago. I only found the film he used to trap us through sheer luck. Picked it up at an interstellar junk market. Jeez. So we're dealing with a total nobody? That's not good. What makes you say that? As spirits who left a mark on history, our legends usually hint at our greatest weaknesses, like that one warrior who bathed in the river of the referencing Achilles. That one warrior who bathed in the river of the underworld and became invincible except for his heel. So, again, Achilles reference. I'm very familiar with that story. I was hoping you'd know something about that person's past, but it turns out he's just some washed-up no-name that even you folks have not heard about. Fits in right with Mr. Scott, doesn't it? A pair of nobodies with shady tricks up their sleeves. Still, I got this feeling, even if they've got the upper hand now, they've got no real way to finish us. We're all just fine for the time being. He was a film director in life. That means he's not going to suddenly become a powerhouse after turning into a heroic spirit. His Phantasm proves it. He builds it off one of his old horror flicks, basically a reality marble. Though it's a rare ability, it feels more like a trap, one that only ensnares its victims. But if the trap can't hurt the prey, then it's the hunter who will be in trouble. Now he's got 3 servants in his stomach, while the strongest fortresses always fall from the inside. You really do have the mind of a leader, always so sharp at reading the situation. I'd better pull my weight too. He might not have an obvious weak spot, but if we can find an assassin's true body and let my arrows give him a proper haircut, that reality marble of his would no longer exist. Sounds like everyone's got their sights set. I know I've butted heads with the Express crew before, but that was just a difference in perspective. As for this time, I've got no interest in the Holy Grail. My boss is more concerned about what old Odie has up his sleeve. If you're willing, maybe we can actually work together this time? It all comes down to how you perform. Looks like Mr. Robin's alliance is starting to come together. This army has a goal and now it's time to move. We saw the exit on the way in. Let's head that way while we still can. Probably a good idea. Find a way to leave here. Sustenance anchor. Nice. Are you sharing with me? Not right now. Let's just forge ahead. Just follow the quest marker. Feels like we've looped back to where we started. If you don't find some kind of countermeasure, we could be stuck running in circles forever. Why not leave some of your chips and dice behind as markers? That could be useful. You don't need to remind me of that. I've already tried it, but I didn't expect Grady to be such a greedy money grubber. Okay, so don't go throwing shade. I was just cleaning up the set as usual. Gotta make sure random props don't ruin the scene. But yeah, I don't normally just give my Discord out to people. Sure, there have been like a couple exceptions, but a grand majority of the time I don't normally just give my Discord. In order to escape, no one will ever come to help, and here any struggle is wasted effort. Great. Oh, that works. That's what you get for cutting the budget. While you're busy writing, directing, and starring as yourself, Miss Robin already found the way out on the other side of the set. Right. Time to follow the music. Why can't my noble phantasm suppress it? I don't know. Looks like you've been dead for too long. A gentle force of harmony floats through the tight space. At its heart, 2 singers light the way for the lost. But the the same time, evil spirits approach them, determined to shred and consume these visitors from beyond the sky. If you have mine, it's already too late. Whoa. Okay then. Might be the first R-rated scene that is in this whole movie. You start to wonder if Robin actually summoned a berserker. No one's gonna cook this up but you. I spent so much effort climbing my way out of the grave, so quit burning my eyes with your bargain bin flicks. Jeez. The two of you seem to have a bit of a history. Let's just say it wasn't pleasant. Okay, no further questions. Can't say that counted as a fight between mages. Guess people in Penacony really have a broad definition of caster. Really? I thought it was pretty normal. An archer wielding swords isn't qualified to talk about this. I managed to feel out the right path using the power of harmony, all thanks to Miss Note's protection. This cannot change the present situation. Without a true name, I'm just a weak Irish family artist. You'll never understand the despair when even your name is taken away and you've been wrung dry of all worth. Jeez. Work doesn't even have the artistic value of a ruined roll of goodness. That was a bit harsh, but why you're serving the opportunistic fatal fart? Goodness gracious me. Hiding somewhere off screen, Grady sliced too, his voice full of melancholy. Because he summoned me, even in death forgotten by the world. Penacony clutches our souls like a miser. But at least we have a chance to rewrite our past failures this time. Right?
Greedy, is this what you meant by giving me more power?
The surviving protagonist finally reaches the heart of the hotel. The evil spirit appears through the screen. And I gather all the lights and effects on you, shaping you into an invincible monster. Leech.
I'm all fired up! Now, I will take back everything you took from me!
Honestly, the way this guy keeps coming for you, even the wildest British hounds would call it obsessive. What did you do to him? Just
Private disagreements? You ruined my life! You made me bark and oink and face a demotion, moving from one puny post to another in the cosmos, in despair and misery! And this is what you call it? Private disagreements?
Yes.
You and your little entourage of extras. You won't get to be cocky for much longer. The power inside me is breaking out, trying to be free. 1 Scot, 2 Scots, 3 Scots. My scalp is scratchy. Too bad stuck in there.
Your lines, their entrance line.
mortals, for I am
And skipping.
Time to test our rapport.
I haven't even done anything.
Let's improvise. Catch up.
Jeez. Okay. Casual mode. Because what was that?
I've got 7 ways to end your life. 7! Let me show you the overwhelming strength in numbers!
That's better.
You can't run!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Try that again!
Let the show begin!
You can't run!
That's better.
You say that this is a bit tougher.
Try that again!
Still the same old.
I don't want to be alone.
Stay in step.
Okay, so focus on breaking the
Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
But I'm a...
Again? How familiar.
Jeez. Okay, change lineup. Okay, so let's switch Akarin for somebody else. You.
Make sure to keep yourself safe this time, March. And remember, we're all in this together.
Yeah, let's go with this.
I've got 7 ways to end your life. 7! Let me show you the overwhelming strength in numbers!
Try that again! Oh, great. A walk in the park.
Okay. Let's just have.
Let's improvise. Catch up.
That's better.
Okay.
Thanks a lot. Tough luck running into me. What's
Okay,
wrong?
I just can't
Afraid of what I might do.
Oh, that's fine.
Catch him. Take your positions.
Absolutely.
Dreams do come true.
Naughty child. That's better. I'm okay. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
The mood is set just right.
Let the show begin!
Still the same old.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move.
You won't get away.
Did the rhythm get messed up?
My turn.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Still the same old. Now catch up.
Just getting started.
Over it.
Yeah, if we don't have a choice. I'll say that was an interesting stream. Pause and save. Oh yeah, we do have achievements, don't we? That's the only one. We have enough for one pull, and that's it. It's fine. Anyways. I think that will just about do it. Next week we'll either continue the story or do more of the collab stuff. But if you guys enjoyed this stream and you're on the YouTube side of things, then please be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome. And if you're one of the lovely people who decided to take time out of your day, afternoon, or evening to come watch this stream live as it is happening, or you're here for the 2 weeks that it's on Twitch before I transferred over, then please be sure to drop a follow and maybe even a subscription if you haven't done so already. And as always, long live the rebellion.